it hot? Get a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another crime scene. I'm gonna set your place on fire. Get a little bit of gasoline. Get a little bit of. Get a little bit of. Get a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another crime scene. Get a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another crime scene.
What's good, people? What's good? What is going on? Yes, Alphabet LDTV. The picture funny as I don't know what. That's why I had to put it in there. Got to put a little humor in the intro. Salute to 817, aka Mr. Talk Too Much. First one in the chat. Salute to you, partner. What's good with you? Salute to you, Big Mike Biggs Boxing up in the building. Salute to you. Thomas from the Bronx, first channel member up in the house. Salute to you, the corner boss up in the building. Shawana Allah 77. What's good, Queen? What's good with you? Salute to you, Tiz Frank. What's happening? What's popping? Chilling. Yes, I admit. Yo, that pic funny as hell. Salute to you, Talib Cunningham. What's good with you, partner? What's good with you? Hope all is well. Salute to you, whatchamacallit. Yeah, that's what's up. This one gonna be a little different. Salute to you, JJ. What's happening? What's good with you? Salute to you, Jab Jamboree. What's happening? I don't know if he's seen the joint yet, but I sent it to him and I texted him, so he'll get it eventually. I wanted to know what everybody thought about the fight. What everybody think about David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant, yo. I heard a lot of people say a lot of things before this fight, and everybody was wrong. In one way or another, everybody was wrong. Nobody was totally right about this fight. You might have been right about the outcome, but you wasn't right about the things that was going to happen during the fight. Something. Everybody said something wrong. My shit is slow. My phone be fast, but this joint need to catch up. You understand what I'm saying? Salute to G5. Salute to Teach. What's good with you, Teach? What's happening? All right, bet. Salute to you, Just Do. What's good with you? I picked wrong. Lord. It's all right. It don't even matter. If you pick wrong or not. It don't even matter. Salute to you, Just Do Boxing. What's good, Cuzzo? What's happening, Captain? All right, man. I want to know what everybody thought about the fight, for real. I heard everybody say something about this fight, and it was wrong. And a lot of people, majority of the people that picked David Benavidez to win said that he was going to win by stoppage. A lot of people said he was going to drop Caleb Plant. Neither one of them things happened. People that picked Caleb Plant, y'all was wrong altogether, you know? But Caleb Plant didn't fight the way people that was picking Caleb Plant to win fought. And as far as what they thought that he was going to fight. And the people that picked David Benavidez didn't think the things that he was going to do in that fight, those things didn't happen. You know what I mean? That fight went all 12 rounds. He didn't drop Caleb Plant. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not shunning none of that. I'm just talking about the things that was said before this fight. I didn't say much of anything. I said I was going to put $50 on the underdog, and the underdog was Caleb Plant. I said it was a 50-50 fight. I didn't even bet on the fight, though. I didn't even do it. But I'm glad I didn't. Shit. But nah, everybody was wrong. One thing or another. Salute to you, Omega Red. What's good with you? Man, I'm just saying, listen. I'm just saying. When David Benavidez and Caleb Plant happened, when that fight happened, in the beginning of the fight, yeah, Caleb Plant was doing what he was doing. If he wasn't styling on him, he wouldn't have been showboating, which he was showboating in the beginning of the fight. Later on in the fight, you know, David Benavidez caught up with him, you know what I'm saying, and ended up, you know, landing pretty good flush power shots on him, all types of shots, okay? You know, Caleb Plant took everything on the chin. He took it all well, and my respects to him for taking all them punches as good as he did. Salute to you, Johnny Q, because a lot of people was talking about David Benavidez's power, and that was a lot of the reason on why people was picking him to win. Me being a fan of Caleb Plant, I wanted him to win, but I like power punchers. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a 50-50 fight, and I didn't have no pick, but I understand why people was picking Caleb Plant. I understand that now. You know what I'm saying? I understand definitely why people was picking David Benavidez. Like I said, I like power punchers. So it is what it is. But I said he ain't got no power. Right, Shawana. I said that, you know, I did say a couple of times that I did speak on the fight. I just never, you know what I'm saying, picked a winner in the fight. Salute to Big Mike Biggs boxing up in the building with the channel member. Salute to you. Salute to you. Welcome to the Corner Boss up in the building. Salute to you. Mike Biggs boxing. Definitely appreciate you. Playing still for the win. I mean, it was a great fight. It was a great fight. For real. The fight was awesome. Oh shit, hold up. Yeah, the fight was awesome. Like I really enjoyed the fight. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Plant, people say that he was running and he was doing a lot of holding. Since the first round, the first time that he held, it seemed like he got hit with not the elbow, but the forearm is really what mostly he got hit with some elbows, but the forearm is really what David was using. And some of it looked like it wasn't his fault. Maybe it was perfectly timed that way. Who knows? Salute to you, Black Swan. What's good with you? But that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a great fight. You know what I mean? I didn't come here to stay here too long. I just wanted to say when I watched that fight, I seen something particular. I seen something. And when I listen to everybody talk about another fight, I now see why y'all think the way you think. You know what I'm saying? I now understand. This video the live really ain't about David Benavidez and Caleb Plant. It's more or less about Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis. The comparison is kind of wild. Kind of wild, the comparison is. Yeah. Uh-oh. Salute to you, Jay Miller. What's good with you? What's good with you? I'm just saying, listen to me. Listen to me now. Feel like Tina Turner. Listen to the song now. Before we go off the hinges, before we start tripping, a lot of people started by saying and still say Tank ain't gonna land one punch on Devin. Isn't that what people say? That's why he's gonna win. That's why Devin wins, is because Tank ain't gonna land that, Plank gonna land that. And if they say, and usually they'll follow that up with, and if he lands it, might be end of the fight. Or they'll be like, if he lands it, that's it. Like they know Devin ain't gonna be able to handle the shit. Salute to you, Gregory X. What's good with you? Long time no sees. How's it been? Can't wait for this. See it. You see it? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, I seen it after the fight. I heard what everybody said, and then I seen it. Like, that's what y'all been thinking this whole time. Not gonna, but I've been heard people say Tank gonna land one shot. That's why Devin gonna win. Devin gonna put on a boxing clinic, and Tank gonna win. Is not gonna win one shot. I mean, not gonna land one shot. That's what people say. Just want to ask the chat. Y'all think Devin Haney got better feet than Caleb Plant? Y'all really think that? The ring was big too. Let's not. The ring wasn't too shabby. The ring was pretty baggy. I have to admit. And that's ridiculous. Talk. How realistic is that? Devin ain't going. I mean, really. And people don't like it. They coming out. I don't even care. Yo, I already knew this is going to happen. I already knew. As we've seen, honestly, I don't feel like Devin Haney does anything better than Caleb Plant. I really don't. I don't. Things might be equal, but I don't really see that he does anything better than Caleb Plant. I understand they're in two different weight classes. We just talking about what they do. We're not talking about them fighting each other. We're just talking about what they do. Haney is a payday. No, I'm not talking about it like that, Jay Miller. I'm just saying he don't do nothing better. Like, Caleb Plant does everything better or just the same as Devin Haney. Both of them are boxers, very good boxers, indeed. When you look at David Benavidez, people was talking about his power, and that's why he beats Caleb Plant. As we seen in this fight just now, he just went 12 with Caleb Plant. Didn't drop him, didn't stop him. We can't say that he has one punch knockout power. Hell, he didn't even drop him. Tank has one punch knockout power in both hands, though. It's going to look similar, not the same. It's going to look similar, not the same. The punch is going to win that fight, too. You better believe that. The punch is going to win that fight, too. I'm going to need everybody to keep the same energy. Because to be for real, the stuff that y'all said, think about how that fight happened. Think about why it happened the way it did. Regardless of Caleb Plant's movement, salute to you, Diamond Newman. Salute to you. Yes, he was looking real good in the beginning of that fight. He wasn't taking no punishment. He was moving around the ring, boxing. You know what I'm saying? And what was David Benavidez doing while he was moving around the ring? Styling. Salute to you, Supreme Beats Boxing Talk. He was neglecting or just wasn't being able to cut off the ring successfully. And I understand the ring was big. The ring always is big. It seems like that's a common excuse. The ring was big. You know what I'm saying? Still should be able to cut off the ring. Salute to you, Anthony Jones. Plant is clearly a better boxer. His gas tank failed him as usual. Yes, of course, he's a better boxer than David. That's not in question at all. He's a better boxer. Tank know how to cut off the ring. We're not talking about people that's, he ain't fighting nobody 6 foot, even though Tank already did when he fought Barrios. If people want to talk about his height and reach, Devin's 5'8", which ain't true. He's probably like 5'10". He's damn near the same height as Ryan Garcia, unless Ryan had on heels. And he got a 71-inch reach. Barrios 6 foot with a 71-inch reach. Pedraza, his first test, 70.5-inch reach. And he was listed as 5'8". So we're not going to talk about, you know what I'm saying, the reason why David Benavidez did that to Caleb Plant is because of his height and reach. I'm not even trying to hear that, because we already seen what Tank could do where somebody was that 6 foot tall with the same damn reach. Even when he fought Pedraza all of them years ago, seen what happened. And I understand, you know, how Pedraza fought or whatever. Okay, look how Barrios fought. Barrios was trying to use that reach. He was throwing some hot shit too. For real, for real. What did you say? Oh, yeah. Plotting after him. Yep. With bad feet, following Caleb. That's what he was doing. Reaching. David never, yep. That's what he was doing. While Caleb was styling on him the first 6 rounds, that's what David was doing. That's what he was doing. All this bad blood, though, in between Devin, well, not in between, but with Devin, the bad blood that he has for Tank, y'all think he would go in there and dance around the ring anyway the first 6 rounds? Maybe. Maybe it will be strategic and stick to that. Maybe not. You know what I mean? Regardless of it, salute to you, R. West. What's good with you? Regardless of it, it's not going to matter. Haney's has a gas tank, but what punches that tank has not seen from bigger? Exactly. Nothing. You haven't seen nothing? And you already fought him. And people like Devin Haney so tough that they don't even believe what AB said. They'll believe if AB came out this joint and said, man, Tank lying, he got his ass beat, that same person or all these people would believe AB. But because AB said that motherfucker was out on his feet, like, they don't want to believe it. If you out on your feet, usually your fight is over, or it's like a standing 8 count or something. They came in, intervened, and the fight was over. They didn't spar no more. Not that day. Anyway, they was done that day. That's all David ever does. CTR West, yeah, I got you. I think Haney will fight the safest fight of his life. He probably would. He did it the last 6. Caleb just was there for him. Yeah, he was there for us. That's what you meant. Salute to you, Emmanuel. What's good with you? See, you said what I said, Ash. The way they was talking, right? Yeah, it's been a feud in between them two. Like, it's been pretty serious. Same Cinnabon. Right, but it's still fuck you out this joint. I can respect it, but fuck you. But David was not a in-phone booth finisher, right? Like, Tank can do it. Tank can fight outside, inside, mid-range. All of that. Salute to you, Soul Power, a.k.a. Gamed Up Kennels. What's good with you? Appreciate you for stopping by. All of that, though. Caleb respect his opponents too much, and the motherfucker ring right to mash the gas. That's true. He was doing his thing in spurts. You know what I'm saying? But salute to you, Mike Jones. He said, "What if?" I'm just saying, like, y'all really, if you think about it the same way that you do now, you got it. You don't understand boxing, or you just don't want to believe the truth, man. A lot of y'all was totally wrong about David's power, and some of y'all, if not both of them, was wrong about how Caleb was going to fight in that damn ring. Y'all didn't really think that David could go 12 and win in decision against Caleb. A lot of people wasn't saying that. It was probably about 2 people I remember saying this shit. 2 people, and a lot of people talked about this fight. A lot of people. I'm telling you. It's going to look similar, but not the same. When Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis fight, is going to look similar, but not the same. Those punches y'all think that he can just get away with and and rock the jab. Y'all, that's what I said. Y'all live and die by that jab. Y'all be tripping about that jab. Y'all think that jab does it all. Bruh, with power punches, jabs don't do much. And you seen that shit last night. He wasn't even working a jab like that. Hot shit was coming at him. He was walking through shit trying to get to Caleb Plant. Walking through shit. And let me say this. Caleb Plant has fought 25 fights, okay? He has 13 knockouts. No, I'm sorry. He's fought 24 fights and he has 13 knockouts, all right? His knockout percentage is 54.17. Devin Haney has fought 29 times. He has 15 knockouts. His knockout percentage is 51.72. Let's just look at it. Like, we don't even need to talk about Devin Haney's power for real. We don't really need to talk about Tank's power. Everybody sees the difference in between David Benavidez power and Gervonta Davis power. Do y'all not see the difference? I know y'all see that shit. I know you see it. I know you see it. I know you see it. Salute to you, Tay, the queen of MMA, combat, and entertainment. Hashtag TWT in the building. Salute to you. New York City in the house. Has never been elite, actually. Sorry. It don't matter if he was elite or not. He knew how to fight somebody that was tall. That's the only reason why I said his name. You must be behind in the chat, though. I said that a little minute ago. I think Plant got a better chin than Devin. Yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing. If Tank landed the same shots David Benavidez did on Caleb, what do y'all think is going to happen? Salute to DOG. What's good with you? Thank you. I appreciate you. Salute to you, Picasso. You talking about what's my response? If Tank, I don't care. I don't care. Devin, as just like I said, can move up to 140 and wait till Tank go up there and fight him like he said he would fight you at 140. Don't sit here and look at Tank from fucking binoculars this entire time for years and years and years, bro. You better get on with your life. Tank gonna fight you when he want to fight you. Period and point blank. When he want to fight you, he gonna fight your ass. Just is what it is, Mike. I don't care nothing about none of that. I'm here. I'm a fan of boxing. I do not push and make a fighter fight faster than you want to fight. Fuck that. This man is a star. He's already had titles. He did that. Already been there. Broke that record. Sold that shit out. He a star. It don't matter. I don't even care. He entertaining to me. It don't even matter who he fight. You can tell the fans don't even care who he fight. Shit sells out regardless. And that's why I keep saying, whoever don't like it, he don't need you as a fan. Just that, no, not speaking to you directly, but I'm just saying that's my stance on the situation. I don't care about who he fights next. I don't care. I don't care about who Devin Haney fights next. I don't care. I just think I have an opinion on it, but I don't care. I'm still going to watch it. Still going to report. Still going to make a video, go live. Still going to do all of that. I thought Caleb would be more careful utilizing his energy. Shit, what's up? Yo, he was getting hot shit. It was the tension. The energy, his shit was heightened because he was getting hot shit thrown at his ass. You in there now. Ain't no more talking. I think the straight right would be more effective against Tank than a jab from an orthodox fighter. We'll see if he can utilize that right. Because if he come out just throwing the straight right at Tank, bro, you're going to counter the shit out of that. He's going to have to set it up with the jab. You might as well, I mean, hey, I'm not even going to say nothing. When or if Loma and Devin fight compared to Ryan and Tank fight, but Shakur first 135 fight compared. And Ryan has a little more pop than both. Yeah, Ryan do got a little bit more pop than both. Salute to you, Picasso. Haney is just as quick as Tank, but he's long. I don't think Tank will be able to, but he's long. I don't think Tank will be able to get in the inside to even hit Devin. Okay, Mike Jones. Do you watch Devin's fights? Because Devin get hit flush by everybody he fight unless he was fighting like some trash, and he's fought some trash in the beginning of his career. Of course, everybody fights a little bit of trash, but everybody that he's fought hit him flush. For his last 5 people that he's fought hit him flush as a motherfucker. So why somebody that's faster than his last 5 opponents can't hit him? Hand speed and quickness of feet. Y'all finna see if you didn't already know. Man, for real. Haney will be harder to counter than any other fighter. Tank is. What makes you think that? What makes you think that, Jay Miller? Y'all think he got a great defense? He doesn't. He's not Shakur Stevenson. We're talking about Devin Haney. Devin Haney's body is wide the fuck open. And if he can't do both. If he's going to be sticking and jabbing, how much is he going to be wearing? Nobody's defense is perfect if you're sticking and if you're jabbing and moving out the way. Like, bro, you come on now. You seen all of these people with great hand speed and fast feet. Look what happened to Speedy Rashidi. That man didn't have quick feet that he was fighting. He was moving around the ring and all that shit. Nice. But them fast, hard blows that he was doing was getting to him. And it got to him one day. It got to him. So you satisfied with Tank fighting Mexicans. Why do I have to choose? Like, why does it have to be all of that? Tank ain't got no black fighters on your resume. All right, okay, sir. I'm going to say this one time. I'm not going to say it again. Do your own research when you come to my channel. Don't say something somebody else said, because that's not true. Okay? It's not true. I know everything about Tank. You came to the wrong channel. Don't say nothing that you heard somebody else say. Only tell me something that you researched yourself and know is a fact, because I know that is bullshit. Because I researched it myself. That's not true. Tank is a good counterpuncher on and off the ropes. And did you see that leaping right? Bruh. We only worried about Tank back off. I'm playing. Okay. Tank was talking retirement not long ago. Yep. And in his last press conference or lead to the press conference, he was like, man, people think they all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to stay. I'm here to let people know that they not all of that. And that's just what it is. That's what he said. I mean, he already said he's going to fight the 2 names. The only 2 people care about him fighting. And only 2 people is Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. Only 2 people that y'all care about. It's only 2 people. He already said that he's going to fight the 2 people. Like, if he say he's going to stay here and knock people off, it is what it is. Caleb should know wrestling take more energy than boxing. Yeah, he couldn't stand for them hot ones. Boxing is standing the whole time. You can rest on the ground or on top of someone. Bruh. Devin fought guys whose power he didn't respect. Right. He did. That's facts. You're getting caught trying to please the fans. That's right. He did. That's facts. Salute to you, Jay Reddy. What's good with you? When he fought Jojo Diaz, he did that, stood in the pocket, and he hurt him. He hurt Devin with a body shot. That shit really happened. Like, it wasn't no ish. Like, he hurt Cuz with a body shot. Hold up. My bad. All right. My phone lunching, bro. My phone is lunching. All right. So, right or left, Tank will parry Devin's best punch. So if the high guard, Tank will. Man, honestly, Honestly, Devin got great hand speed. I'm not shitting on the man. I'm just trying to prove y'all. I'm trying to prove to y'all that this is how the fight is going to be. Caleb Plant went in there with a game plan. You understand? His team had a game plan. They probably had 2 or 3 game plans. The reason why they couldn't execute is because what David was doing, okay? After he got tired in 6 rounds and he was in front of David, he couldn't do shit with the man. Now, I understand what people like to say, but Tank don't really gas out. Like, he went rounds. He don't gas out. You might see him take a round off, but he ain't out. That mother next round, he might come back and knock your ass out. He ready for the rest of the round. He don't gas. He ain't out. You understand what I'm saying? When it come to this, that's going to be the difference. Like, everything that was the problem that people say that David Benavidez did, even though he won the fight, Tank would have made them mistakes. Let's just be 100. Tank would have made them damn mistakes, bro. Salute to you, Skills from New Orleans. What's good with you? Salute to you. To the highest level, pimpin'. He ain't gonna make them damn mistakes. He gonna cut off the ring. He gonna make him do something. He gonna make him do something about it. And when you see him come up with that high guard and start walking him down, I'm telling you. Then what? Like, people don't talk about what he gonna do if Tank does all of this shit. When Tank fight anybody, all they talk about is what this motherfucker got in his tool bag versus Tank. They don't never talk about what Tank got. What are you gonna do when Tank does this, that, and the third? One big difference is Tank only throws about 10 to 15 punches per round. Yes. Compared to Benavidez, who has a way higher work rate. Yes, and people still say he got punch power like that. Like, Tank still knocked out more people than he did. Let me see. Yes, he knocked out 3 more people than he did. He only fought 1 more person than he did. He a bigger dude. People say he a weight bully. Salute to you, GD. What's good with you? Caleb got a Charlo Andre fight on the table. Yes, I want to see that shit. I want to see Caleb fight Charlo. I want to see Caleb fight Andre. I want to see Charlo fight Andre. I want to see all of that. And put Morrell in there too, because Morrell wants some work. He got a title, regardless of whatever it is. Make the fight. Exactly. Make that shit. I want to see all of it. Salute to you, Shakur. Shakur can get hurt with a body shot from I think anybody can get hurt from a body shot versus anybody. As long as it's placed correctly, it got that sting in it. And if a person is doing that exhale, if they inhaling, if they inhaling and they get caught with that shit, it's over. Like, anybody can really hurt somebody with that body shot. You got all them organs and soft tissue and all of that shit in there. It's not the same. Headhunt. And that's another thing. Because it seemed like David was headhunting so much. Am I tripping? Was David headhunting Caleb in like the first 5-6 rounds for sure? I don't even remember. When did he start throwing body punches? And the thing is that David Benavidez is a good body puncher too. I could see the fight being more like Canelo versus Plant, in my opinion. I see your point though. You know what? I need to go back and look at that fight. I got a thing with Canelo, yo. I can't sit through his fights, yo. I'll be falling asleep. Salute to you, Grassroots. What's good with you? How you falling asleep? I need to go back and watch it. You may be 100% right, Jim Miller. This fight is fresh. I just seen it, and so that's why I talked about it. But yeah, I gotta go back and watch that shit. I've been waiting for Charlo versus Boo Boo longer than Spencer's, but yeah, you're right, yo. Boo Boo need a good fight, man. Didn't he switch sides? Ain't he with PBC now on some shit? Liver, baby, exactly. Anybody can get dropped by a body shot, man. Them shits hurt. I remember when I seen somebody put out a short about it. Shakur Stevenson was in an interview and he said when he fought Oscar Valdez, he was like he hit me with a shot like bang. He said, I really try to play it cool. But I really hurt. right? He said he got to his corner and sat down. He said, I looked at my uncle and was like, or his grandfather, whatever. He looked at him and said, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Say body shots be begging you, yo. The body shots get at you, for real. I don't believe Jamal Charlo till he actually fight somebody. All he doing is talk, cap. It seemed like it, because all the shit that he said just now, we heard before. And it's been 2 years damn near since you fought somebody, cousin. Like, I don't even see you moving up to 168 right now. I don't know who we gonna fight, but you talking about a bunch of 168 pounders. If you about to fight a 168 pounder, then cool. But you talking about the best. You talking about Caleb, David Benavidez, talking about well, you said Morella's his stablemate, that's why you're not gonna fight him. But you said Boo Boo's name too. Like, we already heard you. He said, y'all think this is bad. Wait till me and David fight. That's how he said the shit. Okay, bet. Make the fight. Make it then, Charlo, because I damn sure want to see that shit. I want to see Charlo fight all these dudes, the same with all of them. I want all of them to mix it up. Caleb just did some heavy lifting, even though he failed to lock out on the lift. Even though he lost, he still fought Canelo and David Benavidez. That's the face of boxing to old media. And that is the Mexican monster. Like, the rest of y'all need to do something. You need to show us something, baby. So why not up next, Boo Boo? Who is next? Right. I'd rather see it. I want to see all that. 168 is looking good. If they're gonna fight, shit. David threw less in this fight than any, in my opinion. Yeah, I think that's because Caleb was doing all that slick ass moving. Of course, Caleb was being slick, but still, yeah, facts though. Benavidez definitely neglected the body. Yes, when did he start throwing? I don't even remember when he threw that body shot. He's got something with PBC or Showtime. Yeah, he switched over. Boo Boo's now, like, he right there for the picking. One of them Charlos need to get at it. For real. Shakur hate getting touched in that body. Yo, a lot of people hate that shit. That shit is just terrible. Shit wild for real to do. Shit's all over the place. What the hell was Maul even talking about in the Wade press conference? Boxing, please. No bullshit. David concentrated more on a knockout and the fundamental basics. Yep, he did. He was throwing hard, fast, wide, looping ass shots to the face. Everything was to the head. Oddly enough, if he fought less emotional, right, it probably would have happened faster. 5 children and a divorce. Jamal needs all the big fights. Damn, I didn't know he got a divorce. You out here telling people business, Mike? Zach, I didn't know he got a divorce though. Damn, I didn't even know he had 5 kids. Shit. Plant actually won. Benavidez won even bigger. Nobody loses when the fights get made. Nobody loses when a fight that good though. That fight was a good fight. It was good. It was pretty good. Yo, Kenny Bayless is the worst. Ref says Richard still. Just awful. Kenny Bayless is the one that neglected to touch them gloves when dude was fighting. Salute to you, Felix Nunes. What's good with you? Caleb would have been knocked out if not for the ref. Salute to you, keyboard man. 2019. If the ref didn't allow any holding, he definitely would have dropped Caleb. In my opinion, he would have dropped him at least, man. Caleb was getting hit. In my opinion, he really didn't look out. Like, he really wasn't really shaky or really didn't look out the entire fight. I have to give it up to Caleb. He put up a good fight. He looked like a warrior in there. He took his best punches. And for David Benavidez and his pops that hate Caleb the way he did, both of them respect him and they're cool with him now. So anything that's the fans got going on with Caleb and David, like, y'all should squash it because they squashed it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times the fans like holding on to shit. What do you think is next for plans? Jesus, man. He need a soft touch after taking that ass whooping the way he took it. Be honest, yo. Don't he deserve somebody don't he deserve a John Ryder what Caleb's getting? I mean, what Canelo's getting? He deserved one of them fights, man. Give him somebody. You know what I'm saying? If he still want to name hell, give his ass Berlanga. Don't Berlanga fight at 168 or do we fight at 175? Shit. 2 ass whoopings, bro. This last one took the cake, though. Yes, Ryder out this. Kenny had me thinking Floyd bet on Plant. Somebody was in Kenny's ear. I don't know nothing about that one. I like David living up to the hype. Right, this is dope for boxing. The Mexican monster, Mike Tyson voice. Exactly. That is cool. Cool. Ryder may be too tough for Plant. Bruh, stop it. Don't do that. Don't even do that to him, yo. Don't do it to him. Don't do him to him. What's next with Benavidez? Benavidez, bro. He should keep calling out Charlo since he won't come to the fight. Dressed in that old 70s, the old fucking 80s gear that he had on and shit. I don't care who it was made by. That outfit could have made by anybody could have had on that outfit 70 years older. That man looked terrible. You came in there talking shit about the fight and stuff, and okay, he should keep calling out Big Maul, Jamal Charlo. I think he should you know what? People are saying that David Morrell don't deserve a fight. If that's the case, should David Benavidez fight him now and get it over with? I think the more David Morrell fights, the better he's going to get. Has David tried to fight Boo Boo? What's up with that? Like, he need to go for a title, but you know who has him. I don't know what to say. What's good? What is good, Mike? What's good, Easy Mike? What's good with you? You talking about Kenny Bayless? I don't know. It was weird how they got fight for the loser faster than the winner. I don't know, man. They got to fight for him, though? Nuh-uh. They don't got to fight for him yet. They better not. They better not, bro. They better not have a fight for his ass already. But yeah, man. Only person that I was wrong about winning was Spencer. I didn't know dude was that big. I didn't know dude was that big. He was big as shit, but in the fight night, man, that shit looked so bad. It looked like he was 2-3 weight classes bigger than Spencer, man. Spencer walked in that bitch looking like he came off of basic training, like I said in my live, man. He looked like he was ready. You know what I'm saying? He went in there and got his ass zooped. Bad as hell. Bad as hell. Salute to Darius the Great. What's good with you? Did you think Cobra won that fight? Man, I seen the last 4 rounds. To be honest with you, I did not see the entire fight. But I seen Cobra look like he was doing pretty good to win the fight. But I didn't see the knockdown or the work that was put in before that. So I can't really say much on it. Morrell got 8 fights. Exactly. And a title. Don't forget that. He has a title. How many fights do Morrell have? Oh, okay, yeah. He got under 7. That's why I said people say he shouldn't fight. Boo Boo Andre has been quiet since his last fight. That's true. He has. Slim been pro since 2008. Come on, fight somebody, man. Yeah, he has been pro for a long ass motherfucking time. Haven't did shizzle with his time this whole time. He was big as fuck, yo. Ramos, man. Everybody agree on that. Ramos look big as shit in there, yo. You think Haney will ever fight Shakur? I think he'll have to fight him at 140 or 147, one or the other. If any one of them talk about retiring without fighting, y'all better let him have it, goddammit, because y'all wouldn't let nobody else do no shit like that. Ramos is that good. They can fight Spencer just has power. I mean, it isn't that good, right? I didn't see anyone beating Benavidez at 168 right now. You don't see anybody beating him? You know, it's a good observation. You know what I'm saying? The people like Charlo not in the weight class, so I can't really even put that on there. Honestly, Charlo haven't had a fight in 2 years. I don't know how I even gonna look. For real, I can't second that. And then you have Boo Boo. Boo Boo don't really talk about much besides the Charlos. It's like that's really what he got his eyes set on. He really don't want to fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? He just beat Caleb. I think he'll beat Canelo. You know, the only person that's standing there is the person with 8 fights, is Morrell. That's the only person that I would say can probably give David a run for his money. But I have no idea. Bruh. Let me get that off the screen. But bruh, beat his motherfucking ass, didn't he? Spencer got beat the fuck up. Looked like father fighting his teenage son. Yeah, it kind of did. That's foul. You even said that. Salute to you, Jason Williams. What's good with you? Almost looks like he wears waist trainers. Yo! Oh my God, yo. Facts. Yo, he do got the sunken in rib cage and stomach and shit. Like, you don't got no large intestines in your shit, bro. This shit like you got a rib taken out like Janet Jackson. You got that big ass top half, shoulders and chest big as shit. And nothing that like stomach and all just gone. That shit, he big as a motherfucker, bro. He could fight at a higher weight class for real, bro. He big. Shit. They might as well fight at 168. Damn, put that 8 pounds on there. It looked like Joey Spencer came in the same weight he weighed in. Yes, it did. That you ain't gained shit. I had COVID and Benavidez when it didn't know the guy who fought Joey, so I couldn't call that one. I didn't really know him that much either, but I fucking found out. All right, that motherfucker nasty. Yo, he did him so nasty, no remorse. I think Morrell has the best chance to beat. That's the only person that I'm thinking about. It's the battle of the Davids, man. I said that shit right after the fight, and I think I was in my man Cuzzo Just Do Chat. I said, man, the battle of the Davids is the fight to make. That's the fight to see at 168. I had Rail winning, but fight was too close to call. Right, it was too close for a robbery. That's what a lot of people is saying. I seen half the fight damn near. Benavidez might fight. What? Before fight. Man, he better not. He better not, yo. I think Benavidez, he was in the best shape of his life. Sinrick. Did I say it right? Salute to you. What's good with you? I appreciate you for stopping by. Salute to you, Dungeon Talk Doom. What's good with you? I want you to watch the whole Corbett fight, Ashes, see what you think. I think Corbett was busy and stayed countering. If that's the case, then it sound pretty good. That sound pretty good. Sound pretty good to me. Salute to Jay Miller in the super chat. He said I had to put some green in the chat. I appreciate you for putting some color in my chat. I appreciate that. Long Star Staff, what's happening with you? Hey, Ash, be well, man. Cute bangs. Thanks. Appreciate you. Salute to you, Talib Cunningham in the super chat. Definitely appreciate you, man. He said, think I'm going to visit Joey's gravesite tomorrow. Leave some flowers. Because he just got his ass whooped. Bruh. And didn't it look bad? I turned it off. No, to the hand of God. I turned it off. I said, damn. Click. I think I got to like 6 rounds of it. I was like, yeah, I gotta get rid of this. I can't watch this shit no more. Was it 4 or 5 rounds, maybe? I couldn't watch that shit no more. Yeah, Jesus Ramos was, yeah, I know who he is now. The man's nice. Salute to Long Star Steph in the super chat. Definitely appreciate you. Say hit the like, tell a friend, share with some kin. Definitely appreciate you. That shit fire, yo. It's not the first time you say that in my chat. That shit fire. Salute to you, Easy Mike in the super chat. Definitely appreciate you. Said my favorite boxing channel. For real, I definitely appreciate that. That's what's up. That is what's good. Definitely. I actually picked Ryo to win. I picked Chris Colbert. He had to win more concerts. Yeah, he had to do more to win convincingly. And racist folks was mad in that arena. Ooh, yeah, you right about that. That shit look bad. Joya Yankee, right? I'm fucking with y'all. I don't know what he is, man. Let's not do that. I don't know what he is. I'm not even doing that. What he looked like though, he looked like he just got out of prison in that press conference. That's why I was like, I'm going with Joey. It's just like I said, I really didn't know who Jose Ramos was, and I didn't do no homework, and that's my fault for not doing no homework and just saying some shit. But I ain't put no money on nothing. I mean, so what? I'm wrong. Doesn't really matter. But that man, nice. I'm gonna be watching now. That's a big person for 160. That was wasn't it 160? Didn't Spencer and Ramos fight at 160? Yeah, that was hard to watch. One round in. He was a dead man boxing. Got dog right. Oh my God. Got dog. I was 1-3 for the night at that point. Man, when I seen that he rushed him, and I said, yo, you're gonna have to do more than that. You come on, Spencer, you gotta do more than that. When I seen that he couldn't, and when he turned Spencer and threw that, and then he hit him, he backed up and threw close. He fought on the inside and threw a right hook. It was nothing but chin music and dropped him. I said, yeah, he ain't winning this. That shit is done. That shit done. Cobra's trash. I couldn't decide who to pick in the Ryan versus Cobra fight. Ryan? You mean Rayo versus Cobra fight. It was a true 50-50 fight. The reason why I picked Cobra is because I thought Rayo was kind of green. You know what I mean? I seen better boxing ability come from Cobra in his other fights. Even though he looked trash his last fight, I seen him other fights. And it was a toss-up fight. You know what I mean? You could have picked either way. You know what I mean? And I heard, people saying that he lost. So it is what it is. 154. Okay, that motherfucker was 154. Yo, Jose Ramos was 154 pounder, yo. When was he 154? He didn't even look 154 on the scale. When the hell did that happen? Yo, when was he 154 pounds, man? When? I sent it to you. I sent it to you in your email. Oh, I got you. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm telling you. There you go. I sent it again. I'm telling you though, when? I don't remember him looking 154 pounds at the weigh-in, at none of the press conferences. None of that. He honestly, even when he weighed in, he didn't even look like he was 160. Even when he weighed in, he looked like he weighed more than 160. Am I tripping right now? Salute to you, M. Lee Holiday. What's good with you? Say, hey, Ash. Hey, what's good with you? I didn't do homework on Crowley. He was a little dog. Yeah, I know who Crowley was. Cody, yo. Cody got that dog in him. I seen him get dropped though. His glove just scraped the canvas. That's really what that was. He didn't get dropped. You know what I mean? People be running with shit. Somebody said Joey need to go back to school. He need to do something. And he the one who said that he picked this fight. He corrected Brian Custer. He was like, actually, I picked this fight. I want to let PBC know who the top young dog is or some shit, top young contender is, to top dog or whatever. And Ramos just sat there smiling the whole time like, yeah, I'm going to beat the shit out your little ass. You good, Ricky. You good, yo. Cobra won. Haters need to get over it. Right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all good. Cobra he said he's gonna go back to down to 130. He said he's not gonna fight. He's not gonna give dude his rematch. And at first, in my opinion, right after winning and him being a so-called sore loser, he said to the man that he'll give him a rematch. So what changed in between that time in the press conference, post press conference? Because nothing else was done. You had already said that you're not gonna you already said that you were going to give him a rematch after he was a so-called sore loser.
Damn. My bad.
What's good, Ricky?
What's good? What's good, Ash? What's good, chat? How y'all doing, man? My bad, sis. I'm all one today. My apologies.
You all good, man? I was trying to tell these people. That Devin Haney versus Gervonta Davis is going to look similar but worse at what we've seen last night. David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant.
Man, like I keep trying to tell y'all, man, they don't want it with Tank, man. It's different. Tank different. They know he's different. Thing is, man, Tank able to sit in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the biggest thing about I learned last night about Caleb Plant, right? Caleb Plant, I got to see he gassed out exactly like everybody said. I thought we would see something different. I was wrong. In my humble opinion, David Benavidez, while he won, I don't think he won a fight. I think it should have been a draw or a 7-5 fight. I gave Caleb Plant the first 6 rounds and gave him the 12th. David Benavidez. It's weird, and I said it in BFTV chat today, right? It's weird how people can see different things when it's a fighter they don't like, right? David Benavidez didn't do nothing effective for the first 6 rounds. Nothing, right? But y'all can see it when it happened against Tio versus Loma, right? Y'all can see that, right? David Benavidez, the David Benavidez I seen Saturday, I got Canelo beating that David Benavidez. I got Canelo, the Canelo he is now. I got him beating that David Benavidez. As far as the Tank and the similarities in styles, the biggest thing I think is that people don't give Tank enough credit for how good of a boxer he is. Right? He's a very good boxer with power, great timing, great feet, great footwork, and great defense. Right? Devin Haney. I think Devin Haney. I think boxing wise, they'll be able to get it in for the first couple of rounds. But once Tank hit him with something, man, it's gonna change the total. It's gonna change the fight. It's gonna change the fight. And the other thing I want to talk about, y'all need to stop the Caleb Plant disrespect. Got to stop, yo. The Caleb Plant disrespect got to stop, yo. Y'all said David was gonna stop that man. His jaw supposed to be broken. I told y'all expectations is a bitch when it comes to the fight game, right? Don't set the wrong expectations, right? Y'all said Dave was supposed to run through that man. Y'all said it. Right? So Tank different. I don't know why y'all can't see this yet. Tank different. Like, to be honest, I don't think we ever gonna see a fight. Everybody say Tank running from Devin. Devin ain't trying to make his way to Tank either. You know what I'm saying? Not you, Shaw Allah. Everybody else in the game of boxing. Everybody else in the game of boxing keep talking about this man like he can't fight. That man can fight, bro. He can fight. He said, man, David did kind of stop him. No, he didn't. What is you talking about? Okay, so if David, this is what y'all don't understand about boxing, and I hate to do this to y'all. If he's such a monster, why he couldn't finish the job? Why he couldn't finish the job? It's Caleb Plant, the one y'all said that got stopped by Canelo, right? Canelo stopped him, didn't he, Ash? Didn't Canelo stop Caleb Plant? Right? So, hey, y'all take Bayless, so what? Bayless, y'all can say Bayless prevented a knockdown. He had 4 more rounds to knock that man down. Did he do it? I'm asking questions. Right? Congrats to David Benavidez. I paid my bets out. But again, it's just weird to me. How y'all don't see what's really happening because that's your favorite fighter. I saw what happened with Caleb Plant. He won the first 6 rounds easy. He won the first 6 rounds easy. He got caught with a right hand that shocked him. Then he got cut with a headbutt, and after that, he was on his bicycle for the rest of the fight. And I gave him the 12th because he was fighting in the 12th more than David Benavidez. So that's a 7-5 fight. So what, like this two fights Saturday night, the Caleb Plant Benavidez fight and that Rayo Cobra fight, them judges was on BS. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all take it the way y'all want to. That's all I got, Ash.
Yo, my joint going in and out like shit, so I was listening to you on the phone. I was listening to you on the phone, yo. Facts on facts, man. Facts, man. My shit, man, I don't know why this joint acting all stupid. Salute to you, whatchamacallit in the super chat with the super sticker. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Hold up. Marvin Banks in the house. What's good with you? See, I can't even press that, yo. My shit's going in and out. He said, if the fight was so close, then why did Caleb ask for a rematch?
Caleb said they can run it back.
The fight was close.
Right. And at
Caleb
the end
asked for a rematch because he lost.
Right. But he said they can run it back later. That's what he said. But this ain't about, like, why y'all do this, bro? It ain't. Let's be honest about the fights, bro. Caleb lost the fight. The judges called the fight. We can't change that. But let's be honest about what the fight and what really happened, bro. There's no way you can give him a unanimous decision when he lost the first 6 rounds. David Benavidez lost the first 6 rounds. He was swinging at air. So what y'all telling me is that y'all, as long as y'all see a fighter coming forward, even though he not hitting nobody and being effective, he winning around? What's good, Ant? That's my question to y'all. Is that what y'all telling me as boxing fans? Let's have a real conversation, right? So what is y'all telling me is, I'm gonna ask y'all again, are y'all telling us that as long as a fighter is coming forward, whether he doesn't have to be effective, as long as he's being aggressive, even though he's not doing anything active, that he wins the round? Is that what y'all saying?
And if that's what y'all saying, how do y'all believe Tank's gonna lose versus Devin? Because he's gonna be coming forward the whole time, regardless of how many punches he's throwing, yo. And a lot of people talk about how many punches Tank be throwing, bro. He don't waste punches. He make them count. It's a big difference. Big difference in between going to somebody and just throwing a lot of punches. He know he's short anyway. He might got fast hands, but he know he's short. He make them punches count. And just like he said, he don't throw a lot of punches, but when he catch you, it's going to feel like he threw a lot of punches.
Man, I keep trying to tell you, they don't want it with Tank, bro. They want that check. They want that. Tank is at the point where, right? Tank is at the point where it's honorable to lose to him. Like, you don't lose nothing as a fighter when you lose to Tank. Y'all done seen 2 examples of that already. Y'all done seen Hector Garcia and Pitbull Cruz. They lose nothing. You lose nothing when you lose to Tank. Pitbull Cruz actually makes more money now that he lost to Tank. And I keep trying to tell y'all, look, man. Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney. They not even fighting each other, and they're in house. So what make y'all think they trying to fight Tank? I'll say it again.
Did you hear what I said?
Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson, and Devin Haney are in house with each other, and they're not trying to fight. What makes y'all think they're trying to fight Tank?
That's a fact. Because that's the other side of the street, apparently.
Keyshawn just started out. Always an excuse. I know. I understand.
Keyshawn need to stop talking so much if that's the case.
Mr. 7-0,
Should
ready
never
for the big
said he's
name.
6. Right, 7-0. He should have never said he's 7-0 if he wanted to say all that shit that he was talking about.
Mr. 7-0 said he ready for the big names. Why y'all trying to put shackles on the kid?
Yep, he did say that. As he want Shakur Stevenson work. Earl Spence was like, I like Shakur Stevenson versus Frank Martin. He came right in and said, let me have a nigga, basically. You talk too much, man. You added the man talking shit. Give him Frank Martin if you want Frank Martin.
He ain't gonna even fight
If
Frank.
Devin and Tank.
No,
he ain't. If Devin, not no time soon. Hell no.
They gonna do everything y'all accuse PBC of doing, and y'all gonna be okay with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Y'all gonna be okay with it though.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Yep. But Joey Spencer, he took a step up way too soon. He just wasn't ready. I honestly think Joey Spencer needs to move down to 147. He looked too little for 154, in my honest opinion. I wanted to shout out his corner for doing the right thing. Right, his corner did the right thing. They saved that man from a lot of punishment. That was an ugly fight. That was an ugly fight. He just wasn't ready. He was way too green, way too young, way too little. Who else was fighting that night? The Cody Crowley fight was a good fight too.
Chris Colbert.
Yeah. Cody Crowley. Chris Colbert lost that fight. I don't care what y'all say. Chris Colbert lost that fight. He lost that fight. Ryo was whooping his ass all night.
And the main event for Top Rank, Comedy and Jose Ramirez.
Oh, I ain't even watched that fight.
That's because during the main event, that fight was happening, so a lot of people didn't watch it. He ended up getting the stoppage like kind of late, probably I think 9 or 10 rounds. But like in my Jose do the same shit that he's been doing. Yeah. He hasn't got better. He hasn't gotten worse. He just stayed the same. And honestly, when he can't do nothing without getting on the inside. He can't stay on the outside, it seems like. He's going to get on the inside at some point in time. And it's a mistake the times that he did it versus Comedy. But he do that shit versus versus any of the champions at 140 or throw when they're throwing, that man going to get hurt, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He's going to get hurt. He ain't look that good. And then I put all my attention on David Benavidez, but fresh early in the fight, he didn't look that good, in my opinion. Salute to you, Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. What's up with you, young man?
What's up, bro?
What's that?
I don't think David Benavidez, like, I'm not, like I said, I understand I can't do it. Like, I got even more questions now than I did before this fight about David Benavidez. I'm just being honest. I got more questions.
Bruh. Because what we thought ain't the case. Mm-hmm. It's not the case with both fighters, in my opinion. What people thought about David Benavidez ain't the case. And what people thought about Caleb Plant ain't the case. Exactly. And the thing is now I know what Caleb Plant is for sure. I don't know what David Benavidez is. Right? He's not what they making him out to be. That's for goddamn sure. He's not what they making him out to be. Right? I heard they trying to make, and I thought it was talk in the winter about the fight with Benavidez and Morrell already being a lock. So if he getting there with Morrell, they was talking about that before this fight, that he had already locked in with Morrell the fight if he get past Caleb Plant. Yo, Morrell is a monster. I like Morrell's energy. Morrell, as far as wanting to fight big names too, like already early. He don't care about the fame that much because he's not even trying to tiptoe around the weight class. Yeah, he's trying to get right for the bag. I can respect that. Right for the titles. Morrell a full load. Morrell nasty. Morrell a full load. Like I said, I gotta see it because I don't know what David is. I don't know if David got another gear, if he got another level. Right? Because what do we see? We ain't seen him do. We actually seen him, if we being honest, we seen him
at a lower level than we did when he in there with, the fighters he was in there with. He couldn't do what he did to them other fighters the way them other fighters. He couldn't do that to Plant the way he did that to them. He wasn't able to. And again, like I said, everybody want to say Bayless this and Bayless that. It was 12 rounds, and we all know Caleb Plant was gassed and spent and getting beat up. And then David still couldn't stop him. So you get in there with somebody with Morrell, who's naturally bigger at that weight, more aggressive, good defense, more talent, more hungry. We'll see.
David just, I haven't seen where he's lacking that yet. In my opinion, when I watch him fight, I see that he's having fun. You know what I mean? More or less being that serious. He be having fun in there, and I can tell. You know what I'm saying? He ain't serious. Like, how a lot of times they'll be like, when you fight a certain fighter, you'll see more out come out the tube bag, or you'll bring the best out of a fighter. I think Morrell looking for that. You know what I'm saying? He's not getting it with the fighters that he's been fighting, and he's just having fun dismantling them. Shoot, he almost killed one of them. Shit. That fight looked horrible too, man. That hurt to even look at. I was like, damn. He really hurt that. I don't even remember what dude's name is. Adios. I think that's what.
Adios. Adios his first name. Yeah.
It was Adios, right? And I'm bad I remember that, given the circumstances.
Yeah, Adios.
Adios. But
Boss is something. Bossy some nothing, whatever his last name was.
Yeah, his last name was long as hell. But the tools that man had, and if he did fight somebody in the step up, I think we'll see something we haven't seen come out of him yet. And he'll take it 100% serious if he fights one of these step-up fights next, especially if it's a title on the line. But he need to what's his name? Canelo need to get the hell out of here, yo. He's holding up the division.
Canelo about to fight John Ryder, then he gonna fight Berlanga, and I think that's it, Canelo at that point.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna fight Berlanga. I knew it, yo. I was saying that shit. I knew he was gonna fight Berlanga. I thought that's one thing I believed. I was like, man, yeah, it's Berlanga gonna be in there. Ain't no telling you just signed to the zone.
Yeah, Mexico, Puerto Rico. It's gonna sell.
That is not a coincidence. Yes,
Mexico,
it is.
Puerto Rico is gonna sell. So,
and he gonna drop the shit out of Berlanga big ass because he don't know how to box.
He gonna be Berlanga's ass.
He don't know how to box. So hopefully you're right. He got 2 more and he's done. Hopefully we'll be done with this.
I mean, that's the perfect farewell fight for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, doing it win.
Yep, do it in Mexico. If he do it in Mexico City too, you know what I'm saying? That'd be the perfect fight for Canelo against a Puerto Rican.
Berlanga would go too. Yeah, he'll go to Mexico.
Yeah, they want that check.
That shit would be fire just to get the hell up out this damn weight class. Enough's
man,
enough.
Who you got for Tank after Ryan Garcia? What you think who you gonna try to see after Ryan?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking about it. I honestly, I really wasn't even thinking about who he's going to fight next. I don't really, me, I don't really care who's going to fight next year. I'm just here to watch the entertainment, man. But I think he's going to fight a good name, though. I don't think he's going to come out of Ryan Garcia and just fight a nobody. I honestly think he's going to. If he don't call out, I think Mike Jones was saying that Devin Haney, if he don't call out Devin Haney, I'm not going to be disappointed. I'm not. He already said that he's going to fight him at 140 pounds. He said he's on the roster before he retired, and Shakur Stevenson. So I'm not tripping on that. If you don't call out Shakur Stevenson next, I'm not tripping on that either. You know what I'm saying? I would really like to see him fight Frank Martin, though, to be honest.
Yeah, that would be a great scrap.
I do want to see Tank. I want to see Tank fight everybody, but I do want to see Tank fight Frank Martin. Like, because those are the 3 biggest names that's currently in the weight class, and that's Haney, Shakur, and Frank Martin. So those would be the 3 fights that he can. If he calls out or fights any of them 3 names, I know nobody's going to say anything. They're going to be 100% fine with him fighting them 3 fights. If he fight anybody else, they're going to feel some type of way. Somebody's going to feel some type of way. That's just how it goes.
Me personally, I think this is the beginning of Devin's run to greatness. In all honesty, not Devin. I'm sorry, Tank. I think Tank really about that business right now. I think. He's still working with Mayweather. I don't care what nobody say. He's still working with Mayweather. Mayweather promotion's still in the background. I just think now that Tank got the leashes off of him. I think they got the reins off of him. I think he's gonna take this.
Yep.
Especially which I think is gonna do. Especially if this Ryan fight do good, which it looks like it's gonna do great numbers wise, right?
Mm-hmm.
If this fight blow up, I think they're going head first to a Devin or Shakur, whichever ones
Mm-hmm.
whichever ones
I
about
see
their life.
Shakur. If that's the case, I see Shakur before Devin. Why do y'all think he got to call out Devin? I don't understand why y'all think he got. As Shawana said, Devin, Johnny Q, Mike Jones. You know what I'm saying? A few people saying Devin in the chat. Like I don't see why he got to fight Devin right now. I don't, because Devin's moving up. If anything, if he fight Devin at after all this bitching about weight, if he lose to Tank at 135, it's going to be more bitching about the weight.
Man, no, man, leave his ass when he about to fight Loma at 135. Like that's the
Tank's different though. You understand?
Right. But that's what
and Tank gave it to him.
But
Tank said it. It was like Tank was like he'll fight him at 140 pounds.
Yeah.
So maybe Tank is looking at it like, shit, I want Shakur first. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? There's not really that many big names left.
It makes sense to me. You know what I'm saying? You hit up Shakur at 135, and then you hit up Devin for the big money fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think this is it. I think Tank is definitely. I think Floyd and Al is definitely moving Tank to become the cash cow of boxing. You know what I'm saying? And I think the only way he can do that now is just start knocking them names off, right? Maybe give him like I don't see this Ryan. Like everybody's saying this Ryan fight. He gonna whoop shit down Ryan's leg. I don't care what nobody say. This shit.
He said he gonna whoop shit down his leg.
Yeah, he gonna whoop the shit out. He gonna whoop. He's speeding. He gonna catch him. That shit ain't happening, bro. And even if he do, Tank got a chin enough to walk that shit off. Watch, y'all gonna see. But yeah, like he take. What's this? This is April when they fight. So April, May, June, July, probably like a November or December date later in the year against Shakur, and then next year May. You know what I'm saying? Hit up Devin. See what's popping. If Devin don't want it, get in there with Frank Martin, right?
I like what you just said. Because in my opinion, Shakur, I know they're not. Shakur and Devin, man, when they did that little talking and his father was on the FaceTime and all that shit, man, in my opinion, you set up to make the fans think that y'all was going to fight next. For you to say all of that shit, you set it up for us to think that you're going to fight next. So I like that, but it ain't going to happen. They're not going to fight until down the line. Like they're cool with fighting down the line. That's why that conversation happened the way it did, yo. Read between the lines. This motherfucker's not trying. Shakur not even trying to blow whistles.
Yeah,
you can tell by how he was talking. And then he was like, well, you said what happened to, you're going to move up. That's a conversation that y'all had to let him know that when you get up here, we're going to get out the way so you can do your thing. They want each other. They are cool and had a conversation with each other, building the fuck up for them to fight later on down the damn line. On purpose. They did that shit years ago, man. That's why they don't say shit about each other.
Yeah. A gentleman's agreement.
A gentleman's agreement.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, if Tank, like I said, if Tank call out Shakur or Devin and they don't move the right way, bro, I'm gonna call it what it is. Man. Ain't no excuses. Devin undisputed. Shakur supposedly is pound for pound. Like what? I gotta get acclimated to 135. Nigga, you been in the ring 140 for the past 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Big ass. I don't care what nobody say, man. Shakur ass walking in the ring at 145 and shit. Fuck you mean? I don't care what y'all say. He big as hell in the ring, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, I pay.
I feel the same way, Jay Miller. I feel the same way. When he move up to 140, he's gonna take an L. I'm telling you though, that's not gonna stop Tank from fighting him because it's still gonna be a big money fight. That's not gonna stop shit. Tank Shakur, any of these, Shakur or Devin Haney can get an L. He's still gonna fight him. I'm not even concerned about that.
Shakur
same type of fighter.
Nope. Shakur not better, bro. Shakur
you trying to be funny, yo?
Shakur
you trying to be funny? He said the same type of fighter.
Like
They're not the same type of fighter though. Like Shakur, think about defense first, always first, second, and last. Man, Devin don't fight the same way. Shakur
But the truth is, sis, is that I understand what people see, but it's the competition you got to see it against. That's why I don't get about y'all as fight fans. I don't get no fight fan. I don't get no fighter credit until I see them in there with a credible fighter. I can say they look this way. You know what I'm saying? This fighter looked this way, but until I see you in there with somebody who with it, it's just lip service. You got to see that person in there with the top level of competition. I keep trying to tell you, a guy who played basketball on the freshman squad, he a killer sixth grader. You know what I'm saying? You can't say he the nicest in the city. He playing sixth graders. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Until Shakur beat somebody of worth, man, I'm talking about a dude that's not severely handicapped on his way out at the end of his career, somebody who can make adjustments on the fly. Why is y'all saying it's what y'all see? It's the same with Boots. It's weird how y'all can do it with Boots, right? But y'all can't do it with Shakur. Y'all can do it with Tank, but y'all can't do it with Devin. And like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I like Devin Haney. Y'all know I like Devin, but Devin Haney had the easiest route to undisputed in the history of boxing. Them's his facts. He had the easiest route to undisputed in boxing. These are facts. Right? Until you see him in there with his contemporaries, they all just look good. They all just look good. And no matter what y'all say, Ryan Garcia is Tank and Ryan the first one to get in there with what people consider contemporaries. Right? So until we see it, that's why now I can say, okay, Caleb, you definitely gas out. You was fighting to survive, right? You wasn't fighting to get David out of there. You wasn't fighting to make it a fight. You was fighting to survive. So that's what I would now expect from Caleb Plant. Right? David Benavidez, his pressure is real, right? He makes great adjustment. His feet still suck. He can't cut off the ring. And his power ain't like y'all say it is. Those are the facts.
Facts. He was headhunting too damn much in that fight in my life, man.
Too much.
Too damn much, man. And he a good body puncher. That's the crazy thing about it. If he would have mixed it up, he probably would have dropped Caleb. For real.
He could have got
Caleb
out of there
a couple of times. Caleb down. Yeah, man. I'm just saying the things that he did. Y'all gonna see it one day. The things that this dude did in this fight and the mistakes he had, Tank ain't gonna make. And he don't make them damn mistakes. He cut off the ring on everybody. And he's a smaller fighter. He always cut off the damn ring. No matter how long your damn legs is or how big the ring is, he still cut it off. He still get to you. And people, y'all really think if Tank landed the same shots on Devin, he would be still running around the ring the way Caleb was. Like, I don't see that shit, bro. I just don't. That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Tank will cut off the ring, so.
Suit you, Charles.
Tank will cut off the ring. He wouldn't be chasing Devin around. Once he got Devin hurt, it wouldn't be no chasing him around. He's gonna cut that ring off on his ass.
And isn't that what happened with Caleb Plant? It's like he felt the power and didn't want to engage. When Caleb Plant, right? When Caleb Plant didn't want to engage, that's why he was doing what he was doing. When he got tired and started getting hit with them bombs, the fight just turned and never got back on Caleb's side. Period. It just never got back on Caleb's side. Like, soon as he caught Caleb good, things started to slow. You know what I'm saying?
He knocked the legs out of Caleb.
Yes, he did. If he would have threw them damn power punches, bro. And did you see any of the fast little shoe shine that he be doing?
You couldn't get it off.
That's what people kept talking about.
Right. He couldn't get it off. A
lot of stuff that people was talking about just didn't happen. It just didn't happen in the fight.
Levels,
like
elevators.
Hurt.
Yes.
Levels.
Elevators. You know what I'm saying? So again, like I said, I think I look forward. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I look forward to seeing David Benavidez next fight. I want to see who he getting there against. Caleb Plant probably about to become a gatekeeper. He about to fight all up and coming guys at 168. To get to the next. That's trying to get to the upper echelon. This is probably his last big payday. Unless he get in there with Charlo or something like that, and we all know what's gonna happen. I bet you Charlo stop his ass though.
That's probably facts, yo.
Mhm.
Charlo got that hellacious ass jab.
I bet you Charlo
It
stop
will
his
be
ass.
trading jabs, right? Trying to trade jabs with Charlo out this joint, get knocked the hell out.
Yeah, Charlo gonna stand in front of him and catch and shoot that shit. Motherfucker. His catch and shoot game underrated, bro. He gonna stand in front of him and catch and shoot that shit. But yeah, I really hope they not gonna make the Canelo fight. Y'all forget about that. Just don't do that. That's fight that. Benavidez is not fighting Canelo, bro. He ain't trying to. Canelo not trying to see him, right?
Nah.
I hope that David Morrell. I really hope that Morrell fight materializes. I really hope that's the next fight they got lined up. Because if so, that's gonna be one of them. That's gonna be one of them. That's gonna be one of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay for it.
Yep.
That shit, the battle of the Davids.
Yeah, David and
Canelo need to get the hell. Canelo and Triple C need to retire on the same day. Both of y'all should retire on the same damn day, y'all, and open boxing back up. Open it back up, damn it. Boxing has been closed to 2 divisions because of y'all asses.
Yep. Because
you got Canelo running around here, running amok. Canelo. Only reason why running amok, right? Only reason why Canelo ass don't want to fight David Benavidez because he's gonna be king of the Mexicans, yo. Yep. I'm not trying to hear that shit, yo. He gonna take over. Yo, Canelo not trying to be in Mexico and hear people talking shit about how, David Benavidez is now the one. Like, that's the only reason why this dude don't want to fight Mexicans. If David Benavidez was a Mexican, he wouldn't mind getting his ass beat by. That's honestly how I feel, yo. Honestly, well, he can't be black either. If he was
that's a fact.
If he was European,
no problem.
No problem. Take that damn fight.
No problem.
Take that damn fight, yo. But I think that's what it is. He don't want like the position of power to change.
Mm-hmm.
He don't want the flag to change out of his from his yard to David Benavidez's yard. He don't want that. I think that's basically what it is. Where else would be the reason why you don't fight your own kind? Like, how you not gonna fight your own cause, your own background? You ain't gonna fight your own demons. Damn it, you ain't gonna fight another Mexican,
right? Imagine.
Boxing's full with Mexicans, though. They filled with Mexicans.
Imagine Tank Davis coming out and saying, "You know what? I'm not fighting no black men. I'm not fighting no black fighters no more.
I'm not fighting Shakur. I'm not fighting.
I'm not fighting none.
I'm not fighting.
Y'all roast him, boy.
Y'all would kill that man.
Kill that man.
Death.
He had to shut his Twitter down.
Death in the 10th degree. Look at the 10th degree. Shut his Twitter down.
He had to shut his Twitter down. Should be
no.
But yeah, who we got coming up? Who we got coming up this week? On my phone.
I think we got. Hold up. Let me get my phone. I think we got a good fight coming up.
I got you. Who you got coming
Oops, wrong button. Here it is.
You got it.
Today's the 27th. So the next fight, if my phone don't trip, is it the 1st, the 8th? I mean, when's the next fight?
What's today? The 27th?
Say the 27th. It has to be the 8th, right?
April.
I see Shakur Stevenson. Yeah.
Okay, so
Shakur Stevenson card is in Jersey.
What I got?
They got Keyshawn Davis versus Anthony Yiggett. They got Jared Anderson versus somebody named George Aries.
Okay, that's
and
the 8th,
they got
right?
1, 2, 3. Yes,
mm-hmm.
Yes. Calvin Davis is on the card and Troy Isley.
But on the 8th too, they got a card. Showtime got a card with Fundora versus Mendoza.
On the 8th.
Yep, on the 8th. See the undercard.
There's a lot of cards on here. Yeah, Showtime. And Brandon Lee's on the undercard. Brandon Lee fighting Pedro Campa.
Yep.
Fighting the person T.O. just beat up.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Campa getting them checks. Campa getting them checks. He's not playing with them.
Mark Castro's on this. Raymond Ford is on the zone card. Is in San Antonio, Texas. Bam Rob Rodriguez is fighting Christian Gonzalez for the WBO vacant.
Yeah. Who are these people? Chill out. So we got what I'm seeing here, and I use a boxing app. I got Eubanks versus Yurzakita. That's in England. That's across the pond. Nobody knows who they are. That's Friday, the 31st. The first we got Joshua versus Franklin. This month went by fast as shit.
Yeah, it did.
On the first we got Joshua versus Franklin.
Yeah,
That's Anthony Joshua. Yep. Anthony Joshua. Who else on that card? Matteo Signani versus Felix Cash. Fabio Wardley versus Michael Coffey. Austin Williams versus
Rambo.
Yep. Austin Williams versus River Wilson Bent. Campbell Hatton versus Lewis Fielding, and John Hedges versus Daniel Bosanowski.
It's like 4 of the fights on that card. All of them are unpronounceable.
Yep. So that's
on
Saturday. Yep, Saturday on the Zone. ESPN Plus, we got Ramirez versus Dog Bay. And on there, we got Xander Zayas is coming back versus Ronald Cruz in the 8-rounder. Joette Gonzalez.
Oh, shit.
Yep, Joette Gonzalez versus Jose Enrique Vivas. Jahai Tucker versus Nicolas, some Russian dude. Tiger Johnson on the card again against Alfonso. That's top rank.
What card is this?
This is Ramirez versus Dog Bay on April 1st at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh shit!
That's on ESPN Plus. That's on ESPN.
Yeah, so
ESPN
the
Plus.
first, yeah. So that's what's happening this weekend. It's April 1st.
And that's a heavy
ESPN
card.
Plus
That's a heavy card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a heavy card with 10 bouts on it, guys. That's a heavy card. That'll be on ESPN
7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's what's up. So we got a pretty good card this week.
Yes, man.
Yeah, we got and I like Tiger Johnson, man. Tiger Johnson is like my favorite prospect, yo. He fought the most out of all the prospects.
Yeah,
you got Tiger. Mason
Tiger.
You got Jahad Tuckett on this joint. Yeah, I like it. I like that.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
I don't see you said Xander Zayas is fighting?
Yeah. Hold up.
I don't even see his ass on here.
I closed the app down. Hold up. Jumped the gun.
They must be on the same card.
Yeah, it's on that same card. It was an 8-rounder too. It looked like it was an 8-rounder. What do I do with it?
I thought Jahad Tucker said he was going to move up. I guess not. He still got a welterweight fight.
Liar.
Maybe his team talked him out of it. It was like, no, you ain't moving up. You just going to get more discipline.
Yep. So that's ESPN Plus. Xander Zayas versus Ronald Cruz in the 8-rounder, junior middleweight.
Why in the fuck that's not on mine? That's crazy as hell.
Our brightness on.
But that fight card starts at 7 p.m., folks.
Yes, ma'am.
That shit started at 7 p.m., folks. Thanks for coming by, though, for real, man.
No, it's my fault, G.
Here, man.
I'm mad I was late.
Tired of shit. You good, yo. ATX, salute to you. Salute to you up in here. Hopefully I ain't missed nobody else looking at my phone. My computer, my internet started going in and out and shit. Just doing all types of shit. But salute to everybody that came by. Appreciate the channel members that got the channel hookups. Mike Biggs boxing and undercard. Appreciate both of y'all. Y'all account corner bosses, not undercard. Thomas from the Bronx. Actually, both of y'all from the Bronx.
Was good.
To be honest, Thomas for the Bronx and Mike Biggs boxing is both from the Bronx. Salute to both of y'all turning in, being corner bosses on the show. Salute to you. He said, so Ashley, did you see Martin? No, I didn't. Damn it. I didn't see him get dropped. No, I like him too. I like Cheese. I like Raymond Mortale. I like him, but I didn't see him get dropped, y'all. Appreciate everybody that gave super chats, y'all. See y'all next Saturday, every Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern time, right here on Ashley's Corner, yo. Peace and love. And so, Ricky, you got something to say? Tell everybody where you at, yo. Everybody know who Ricky is, but shit, for people that's going to watch the playback, let them know what it is. Let them know what it is. Ricky's one of my favorite YouTube channels, man.
Oh, shucks. I appreciate you, sis. Thanks so much. Thank y'all so much for coming through and supporting my sis, man. Y'all know the first lady of boxing to YouTube. That's why I call her boxing. You know what I'm saying? She know what she be talking about. You feel me? Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the chat. All my favorite channels. Mike Biggs Boxing. My man Johnny Q, Jay Miller, Shawa Allah, Darius Talib. Y'all know who it is. Teach. Everybody, man. I'm over here at YouTube, man. Just do a search for Ricky Williams. # TWT, or search for R Dubs. That'll pull me up too. We talk boxing, we talk life and boxing. Catch me over on that Instagram at R Dubs. That's ARE_DUBBZ. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'll be all over the place. But every Friday, right, on Twitch, we got album ratings, man, where we play back some of the greatest music ever made in the history of music, man. And we basically just talk on and sit back, get our drink on, and relax for the rest of the week, man. That's all I got, man. Y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all know what it is, man.
Peace, love, and soul. Appreciate